How do hackers think? And how close is our mind to theirs? When people hear the word hacker, many imagine mysterious figures in black hoodies sitting in dark rooms. But the reality is much more complex. Being a hacker isn't just about technical skills. It's about a certain mindset and a unique way of looking at problems. A mindset you might not even realize you have, but that you often use in everyday life. Let's explore 5 key traits of a hacker's mind and see if we also show these traits in different situations. One, looking at problems from unexpected angles. When hackers examine a system, they look for paths others don't see. They ask questions like, what if this button breaks? What if the user enters the wrong input? Basically, they search for the hidden boundaries of the system. Hackers use the system itself to break the system. It might surprise you, but this is exactly what our minds do in everyday life. For example, when facing a new challenge, some people stick to common solutions, while others approach the issue from a unique angle and come up with something different. These people, without even realizing it, are thinking like hackers. 2. Structural curiosity, not just functional. Most people only want to know how to use a tool, but a hacker asks, how does this tool work? They dive into the inner structure of systems from the code to the underlying protocols. In a hacker's mind, nothing is just a tool, everything is a potential hidden door. Now think about yourself. Have you ever wondered how a website is built? Or what's going on behind an app? If your answer is yes, then you're already on the path to a hacker's mindset. 3. The power of trial and error without fear of failure. One of the most important traits of a hacker's mind is the ability to experiment constantly. Hackers aren't afraid to make mistakes. They continuously form hypotheses, test them, break things, fix them. This cycle keeps going until they get results. In a hacker's mind, failure is just another variable. If you've ever gone into trial and error mode in programming, problem solving, or even personal decision-making, you've been thinking like a hacker too. 4. Careful analysis of human behavior. Contrary to popular belief, many hacking attacks don't happen through code, but through understanding human behavior. This is called social engineering. Professional hackers know where people make mistakes, when they're tired, when they trust, and that's exactly where they strike. For example, a simple email with a malicious link can cause disaster because the user's mind responded with blind trust. Most hacks start with people, not software. Now, think about yourself. Have you ever used someone's reaction to a message or sentence to get a certain outcome? In that moment, you were thinking like a hacker too, just not in the digital world, but in the human one. 5. The mindset of, it can always be improved. For a hacker, no system is ever perfect. Even the most secure structures have room for inspection and penetration. This mindset drives them to constantly learn, find flaws, and upgrade. A hacker's mindset means believing there's always a better way, you just have to find it. If you're someone who's never satisfied with the status quo and always looks for ways to improve things, even in small ways, that's the same mindset. In the end, being a hacker isn't just about unauthorized access to systems. It's a way of thinking, bold, creative, curious, and disruptive. And the truth is, many of us, whether in programming, analysis, negotiation, or even human relationships, naturally use this same mindset. The only difference is the context. Now the question is, if your mind already has these traits, isn't it time to take a more professional path?